There we go. I'll just pop the I'll say that again. I'll just pop the chat out and we are ready to rock and roll on the final couple of metres before the marathon has finished. Just got to see if I'm there. Am I there? It's looking good. It says everything's working, so I'm guessing it does. Let me just double check to see if I can see myself, and I can. How awesome is that? We have sound. Do we have sound? Good stuff. G'day, I'm Steve. This is Woodworking Masterclass. Welcome to the bench. I'm dead on my feet. I've been up most of the night finishing these, and this is just the last little bits I've got to do on the last few boxes, and then that's it. It's over. But I thought, you've been with me on the journey for so long, how can I exclude you from the grand finale? There you go. What I'm going to do when I've finished with these is I've got a shrink wrap machine up in one of the other sheds, and so when they're finished, that's it. They're all going to be nicely sealed and shrunk wrapped so I can deliver, I'm thinking, in about 2 hours. Maybe 3, I don't know. Oh, we'll see how we go anyway. But it's all good. How you doing? G'day, Steel. Well, how are you, Randall? Randall, are you in? I'm going to call in this afternoon on the way. I don't know, either on the way from dropping these off or on the way up. But if you're there, I'll say, g'day, mate. How are you? Oh, I am absolutely over this. And yesterday, I picked up a pool table and my back, at home. Oh, good on you. All right, well, I'll just have to say good day to who's ever there, mate. I picked up the pool table yesterday. I've got a very famous friend in the shed. He's that famous he doesn't want to be on camera. But he's grinning. Yes, he is. Grin! Don't make a liar out of me. And he came around, and I had a couple of other friends, and we picked up this massive slate tabletop. And my back is killing me, my stomach muscles are killing me, and it's just all not fun at all. But I've got to get these finished, so I'm on the downhill run with these. So hang in there. And it will be, that's the box, I've got my wrong gizmo out there. G'day, James, how are you? G'day, John. I couldn't leave you out of the last bit. Actually, what happened, I've been down here since I haven't been asleep, and I had a coffee, and it was a very nice coffee, and I thought, what's missing? And then I realised I'm just looking for, where'd my soap go? Here we go. Oh, you notice everything ends up on the floor. I really should train myself to look on the floor before I look anywhere else. Had a coffee and I thought, what's missing? And then it occurred to me, what's missing is I'm not streaming. So g'day all. Oh, get in there, you so-and-so. Hang on, I've got to change glasses, so I might not be able to read the chat. But it just came in. I can't read it. Jared, g'day, mate. How are you? Aches and pains are what you get for exercise. Mate, it wasn't the exercise. It was the lifting. Oh, unless your class lifting is exercise. But it's, when I picked it up, I knew it was a dog. It needed a lot of work because it had been outside in the weather. But it's a solid Italian slate top on it, and all the legs have blown from apart because they were exposed to the weather and they were not out of a solid piece. Hang on, we'll give you a dual shot. How's that? They weren't out of a solid piece, so they've all sort of delaminated. But when I put it in the lounge room and set it up, guess what? You don't see the legs. Well, you don't see the damage in the legs. But I'm going to make a new table. I don't know what out of. I think I'm going to use New Guinea rosewood because I can get some 8x8 billets and turn the legs out of one solid piece. So all in all, I think I had a win. These screws are just a real pain. They're not quite wide enough for this screwdriver, but they're too wide from the small screwdriver. Fingers crossed. That's what I like to hear. That good. Hang on, let me have a quick chat. Looks more people have come in out of the woodwork. Eagle's Nest, good day. How are you? Eagle, haven't spoken for a long time. And Theophilus, I'm heading into 60, mate. Get it? I get it. I'm halfway through them, mate. I'm heading into my 70s. Oh, I hope it gets... Oh, hello, darling. How are you? Heart energy out to you. Say good day to your mum for me too. Did you enjoy it yesterday when Nanny came down? Oh, thank you. Oh, look, I try, darling, I try. Oh, it's good, it's good. But this is lovely that I can talk to you. In case you wonder who I'm talking to my beautiful granddaughter in Canada. She comes on and she makes my day, which is lovely. Good to be a busy Christmas, Eagle. Yeah, Christmas seems to be the time when people get busy, isn't it? Here we go. The last 2 screw holes. Oh. Oh, that's it. Oh, dear. I thought you were going to say there, Raven, you really loved me. But you love my work. Well, that's all right. There we go. La-dum-bum, ba-da-bum. This is sort of watching grass grow. That's why I didn't bore you with doing all of them. Because I've been down here for 5 hours doing this, and all I've been doing is exactly what you're watching me do here. And I think it would have been a pretty boring stream. Had a couple of hiccups along the way, one I've got to fix up, which you will see shortly. But all in all, it's been reasonably easy. Well, put it this way, it could have been a heck of a lot harder. There we go. And this is what I was saying the other day about slot screws, how it's so nice that you can, that's what I want to hear, you can dress them. And that's what I mean about dressing. See, all the screw heads are all facing the same way, so they're not hungry box, just bit my finger. They're not all haphazard. Okie dokie. Put the steps on the bottom. Yes, John, a fellow Canadian. I'm a shepherd, I watch grass grow for a living. I love that. Many years ago when I was a minister, there you go, you didn't know that about me, did you? I had a church called the Little Shepherd. So nothing wrong with shepherds. All right. Where are we? We're on the homeward stretch. La-da-dee, da-da-dee-dee. Hey, Red Lotus, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. That's the second time you've dropped in. I'm impressed. Now, the more company, the better. Okay, I think I've just run out of dots. So I'm just going to have to make some more dots, unless I've got any dots in there. Ooh, might have a couple. How many have I got? Got one. There we go. These are just little felt dots that give it a nice smooth run when it has to. Another one. What it is, it's a felt contact. So they just stick on like that. And then comes the good part when you can get messy and dirty. If I can find my rag, I'll look on the floor first. Oh, look at that, it's on the floor. Oh, excuse me. And you'll notice all this white around there. That'll all come off when I put this polish on. Because if you've been following the saga of the boxes, you'll know that I use Brasso to get that particular lustrous finish that I enjoy. And when it dries powdery white. But soon as I put the polish on it, it magically disappears, which is good. Ba-da-bum. Sorry, fisherman, I had to get that because family show, but if you said you poor people, that would be okay. But I appreciate you being in the chat room, and I thank you for your comment. But I do agree with what you said, but if you could just change one word, that'd be fine. And it's not that I'm being puritanical, it's just the way YouTube goes, it can cancel the chat sometimes. I hope you understand. Okay, that's all been dunded. Now we just buff it off. Thanks, Isaac. There's 12 of them, all identical. And I'll be pleased when I've got the last one finished. Oh dear. And I wanted to have them finished tomorrow, but it's been decided they're going to be finished today. So that's what the big push is. But we're on the downhill run. G'day, Middle. How you going? Thanks for dropping by again. No, that's fine, Florida. Not a drama. I appreciate you dropping in. What was that, Florida? I love that you agree. Just out of my woodworking shop, making a shop vac. Oh, what a great idea. Cyclone cart. Yeah, they're great. They, well, stop the dust from getting in and also don't fill your bags up so quick. Okay. And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Clean it all off in here. Okay. Boom. Oh. Well, I'm running out of places to put them now. I'll put one over here. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Ba-dum-bum. Just to reinforce these, the top quads, I actually put a bit of hot glue underneath the quads to hold them in. So I'm just cleaning up any little bits that happen to get in the way, and they're looking pretty darn schmick. It's always the little bits that take the time. My friend is in the shop with me at the moment. We were just talking about it. And honestly, the last little bits nearly take as long as doing the whole flipping job. And the glasses I've got really powerful glasses on, so I can see detail, and I can see things that most people wouldn't. Plus, I guess being the maker, I know what I'm looking for, but on the whole, I'm pretty happy with them, and I hope everyone else is happy with them too. There we go. As I said many times, especially you're using brass screws, a bit of soap, where are we? Yeah, a little bit of soap, and that really helps them screw in and greatly reduces the chance of you spinning the head off, which is very, very frustrating when that happens. Yeah, get in there. Da-dum-bum. Da-dum-bum. There we go. And when you've got fine screws like these, remember to use a fine screwdriver, because it is so easy. Don't you dare. Not happy. Oh, I'm happy. Yeah, if you've got too much force behind it, you can actually strip the screw, which is not good and is particularly frustrating when you've done all the hard yards and you're down to final bit like we are here. The challenge with those, I back off. I don't screw all the way down because you can quite easily spin the screw. And every screw I put in, close the box. Because if you've got a problem, if you put all 4 screws in and then you get a sprung lid, you don't know which screw is causing the problem. Whereas if you do it after each screw, if you've got a problem, it will show up immediately and then you can just focus on that one screw. And there are several things you can do, which I really haven't got time to go into today, but it's very similar. I don't know how many of you have ever changed a magnetic door seal on a refrigerator, but it's the same principle. Or if you've done a head on a motor, you know there's a right way and a wrong way to tighten the bolts up, and where you start and where you finish. It's the same with a box. It's just all to do with different tensions. I had an issue earlier on, which I'm very, very pleased I wasn't streaming, because it took me 3/4 an hour to fix. And one of the boxes, obviously, I had done some work on it before, and I'd put Phillips head screws in it, and it caused me nothing but heartache. And then finally, luckily, I found some really fine Phillips head brass screws that I had, and I fixed the problem. But the majority of the problem was, that's it, lovely, was the fact that, actually if I can find one, I'll show you exactly what it was. Oh, not that one. There you go, there's one. The head of the screw was sitting just proud of the countersink. So that one's proud, this one's proud. So when I closed it, it wouldn't close, it would stay open, which sprung my lid. Whereas with these crossheads, actually we'll put both in so you can see. See, this one is nicely countersunk and this one sticks up a bit high. So what I had to do was countersink into the hinge so I could get that countersink lower to fit the head, which we did, and it was good. Oh, but it was 45 minutes. Florida, thank you so much. Oh, mate, I tell you what, I'm going to buy myself a coffee with that right now. I'll just get my in-house help to grab me a coffee. Can you chuck me over a Columbia? Just grab me anyone, I don't care. No, whatever you reckon's a fair, that'll do, whatever that is. There you go. Here, Florida, for you, I'm going to enjoy a coffee that you just bought me. Thank you so much. Oh, aren't these special? Don't you wish you had one of those? Look how pretty that is. Hup. Oh. Could you fill that up from the water cooler? Just keep your head down, because no, you've got to go down. That's it, because you cost me too much if your face goes on there. I can't afford you what your agent wants. So thank you, Florida. Heart energy and tea. I really appreciate that. Okay, so we're up to there. That's done, that's done, that's done. Got to put the feet on the bottom. And what I do is I just rub it with this has been sprayed with a satin acrylic. As you can tell when you wash it, that's coming up. But it's just to give it, again, that feel. I couldn't be bothered polishing all this. I can't polish the bottom anyway, because then the things won't stick to it. Whereas if I do this and then blow it off, it's really nice and smooth. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. It's really nice and smooth. And when you pick the box up, it feels nice. There we go. Where'd my coffee cup go? There you go, look at that. Oh, I'll have a blast of butterscotch in it. So, more of these. What we'll do, I'll show you how I make these. So, as I said, this is just a felt contact. And what have we got? 4, 8, 12. We're going to make 12. So this is a wad punch. It's a punch with a hole on the end. As I punch it, they come up this flute. And I want 12, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half, 12. I'll do 3 more just in case I get one that doesn't want to play. And then to get them out, just put a screwdriver over there. See? There they all are. Easy peasy. And wad punches come in different sizes. I normally use them at, not much bigger, but slightly bigger one, which is that one there. But you can see that light. Yeah, well, I put the light in there and I didn't think about that, and I can't get the punch out because the light's in the way. But I'll sort that out later on. It'll be right. So to get these off, just get a knife and you just pull the paper back and it peels off, and then you just stick it on like that. And stick it on like that. There you go. And as I said, if I wax that now, it'd be, wouldn't work. But all this is rounded over. This is all rounded over. This is rounded over. This is rounded over. So there's no sharp edges on it whatsoever. Which shot do you prefer, this one or this one? Number 1 or number 2? Let me know and I'll change the camera accordingly. Oh, I've got to... I'll get into the chat in a tick. I'll just do this. Ba-da-bum. Whoop. A bit carried away there. That's all right. Ba-da-ba-bum. Okay, I can read now. Oh, DB, he certainly is. Where's my coffee? There you go. I'm going to have my coffee. Cheers, Florida. Oh, mate, you got to try one of those. Oh, that's nice. That's got I don't know what it's called. Very nice. Let's see. Where are we up to? Hang on, we're all gone. Ba-ba-dee-bum. For the oh dear. Hey, I should start that. The trouble is I'd go broke if I had a cuss jar in the shed. You didn't hear me when I wasn't streaming. Oh dear, hang on, where are we up to? Ah, okay. I know I've been backward. Slow. Let me, where are you kidding me? You taught me so much. Oh, is that so? Thanks, Florida, I appreciate that. What's the name of the finish I'm using? Oh, that's the stuff there. And the colour, believe it or not, is antique pine. The timber that I'm actually doing it on is Australian timber called black bean. And it just suits the colour of the timber, I think, which is good. So, see you next time. I've got a child for school. See you, James. Catch you later, mate. I'm brand new. Turning is my thing, but I'm setting up a garage shop. Oh, I'm going to get in some turning too. I don't know if you were there. Florida, I'd love to see some of your work. Flick me some pics if you like. admin@woodworkingmasterclass.com.au. I picked up a pool table yesterday, a 6-foot pool table. And the legs are all shot, so yeah, we're going to turn new legs for it and make new table and apron and everything. So I will be doing some turning too, and I think I might even stream it, I don't know. But I'm going to pick up a new skew this afternoon, time permitting, an inch. I've been trying to get an 1.25 inch skew for ages, and I just found a shop the other day that's got a Robert Sorby 1.25 inch. So hopefully I'm going to pick that up, and then I'm going to have a bit of a rest from the workshop for a couple of days, because after this mammoth effort, and I'll see if I can find my lathe under all the rubbish that's up there and do some. I haven't liked wood turning for ages, for 30 years actually, but then the lathe I've got now is just so nice to use, so I'm enjoying that. Hang on, I'll put this one somewhere. Oh, that can go there. And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Told ya. Ah. Whew. Da-da-bum. Paul, g'day mate. I have been good. I'm busy, my back's killing me. I'm over this. But anyway, we're getting there. Do you sell your stuff you make? Yeah, if anyone wants to buy it, I'm happy to, but I don't like doing commissions anymore. If someone said, oh, can you do this, can you do that? Although I have been asked to do one that I'm sort of half thinking I might do. But I much prefer making what I want to make, and then if someone wants it and they want to pay what I want for it. But I'm a bit like Susie and her quilts. They're a part of me, and I don't like letting me babies go. A friend of mine did it with a piece of furniture a while back, and we're talking serious money. I mean, if you guess it and double it and times it by 10, you could be getting close to how much it was. But he didn't want to sell it. He eventually did. He didn't want to sell it because it took him so much of his life to make. And I think, Wes was saying the other day, it might have been something Wes put up on his Facebook page. You know, my prices are according to my skill level and talent, not your budget. And unfortunately, a lot of people, they have an idea in mind of what they want to pay, and it is so far removed from the reality of how much time, skill and effort it took that they don't want to pay. And I think that's one of the very sad things about mass production. You know, the old thing, you can have a cheap job or you can have a good job. You can't have a good cheap job. There we go. Whoa! Oh, where'd that one go? Oh, that backflipped. Ba-da-ba-bum. I'm going to have to make a decision in a minute. I'm going to have to decide if I want to screw in hinges or read chat. Because these glasses are not conducive to both, I tell you. That was an interesting thing last night when we set this pool table up. I was having a game with my grandson, and one pair of glasses I had, I could see the cue ball, but I couldn't see the ball I was hitting. And the other pair of glasses I had, I could see the ball I was hitting, but I couldn't see the cue ball. So I might have to opt for some bifocals. Don't know. How many have I got behind me? Oh, nearly there. Nearly there. Now I'm going to have a chat, and then I'm going to change my glasses. Oh dear. Oh, man, do I need to work on my finishing? I just want to work on finishing, not a finish, but just finishing stuff. Ask my missus about that. Sir, you're the father and we all deserve... Sir, you're the father. Oh, well, you must have been a very bad child if you think you deserve me as a father. You only get to see me in the workshop. Mate, take a note of that coffee. That is something. Yum. Is the inner lid facing a burl or something? Yes, it's called Ambonia. It comes from the New Guinea rosewood tree from New Guinea. But it's a veneer. There should be some lying around on the floor here. Hang on, I'll get you a bit this on the floor. Oh, here you go. Oh, there. Oh, dear. There you go, that's it. That's it there. So it's a veneer that's been put on plywood. He certainly is, DB. Thank you. I'm enjoying that coffee. Hey, Dogs, 2 days in a row, mate. Glad to see this boxing finish. Oh, so am I. Not as pleased as I am, I'll tell you. Oh, my goatee is 15.5 inches long. Well, you wouldn't want to be doing too much lathe work with that. Oh dear. Actually, all my boys are in a club called the Bearded Villains. I don't know if you heard about that. I'd never join because I don't like my beard that long. Trevor! Here you go, mate. Lovely to have you in. It's been raining here, but I've been too busy. Yeah, look, that's the problem, DB. You can do something, and if they don't like it, Susie did a quilt, and someone said, I want a map of a particular country on it, so she did this quilt, put the map on it, said, that's what I want, and the husband said, I don't like maps, and she was stuck with, you know, $900 commission she just blew. Who knows table saws? How do I rip a 2x1 into thirds? Well, do you want 3 2 inches or do you want 3 4 inches? It depends. Ah, oh, yeah, okay, I'll get your point. That's like we've got an expression here, how long's a piece of string? Oh, well, there used to be another one. I don't know if they use them anymore. In the army, when you used to clean your rifle, you had this thing called a pull-through, and it had a brass weight on the end and a bit of string that you used to put a bit of 4B in, which was the name of the fabric, with a bit of oil, and you'd pull it through. And you always used to get the Royal recruits when you'd ask them what the weight of a pull-through was, and they'd give it to you in ounces or grams. No, the weight's the brass bit on the end. So there you go. I might be hallucinating. Can I do that? I think I'm losing my mind, I know that much. Oh dear. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that now, DB. It's just too late. It's too late in the night this afternoon. How much have I got? Oh, I keep looking. Oh, I'm nearly there. Then I just got to heat shrink them, and then that is it. No more. Fingers crossed. Oh. No, that's all right. That'll do. That will do me. Happy, happy days. Oh. Oh. Wa-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Hello, it must have stopped raining. The birds are singing outside. Oh, you can't see. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we go that way. There we go. We put the bottoms on. We've done that. We've done that. Okay, let's rock and roll. Oh. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. Ah. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Whoop. Are you still with us, Randall? What time do they shut, mate? Is it 4:30 or 5? I've never been up that late before. Oh, dear. And I reckon 5 minutes to bag them. Well, there's an hour, isn't it? 5 minutes. Oh. Oh, dear. Whenever you're polishing too, it doesn't matter if you do figure of eights or circles or diagonals, but when you finish, up and down with the grain. It's the same as when you're French polishing. Do whatever you like, but providing you finish going along the grain, you'll end up with a good job. Oh. I told you this was going to be boring to watch. But it's okay. So my stomach hurt after lifting that pool table yesterday. It's going to hurt after doing this too. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, got a bit of white stuff coming through there that we just got to take out. Ah. Okay, this is a mishap that I had. I put the buttons in. What I was doing was just cleaning the inside of this with a bit of steel wool, and a bit of steel wool got underneath here and ripped some of the veneer off. So I had to super glue it back on, and I'm really hoping it did the job, which it did because you can't see it now. It was right there. So I won't tempt fate, I'll use a bit of 320 sandpaper. All I want to do is clean that edge off where the super glue sort of poked through. Clean that bit off. Oh, okay. Now, this one I've just got to, everything else has been done, just got to polish it. So obviously I couldn't polish it when I was super gluing. What have we got? Okay. And as I said before, if you've just joined, see this white stain here? That's from the brasser that I use to buff the piece. But as soon as I put the polish on, there you go, it's gone. So there's no point in stressing over it. This one's a little bit different because I've actually put some marquetry in the lid. But that's just the way it goes. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't you feel rotten about that, Trev? That's shocking. Trevor just wrote he knew a guy he'd worked all his life as a fitter and turner and retired, took up woodwork and lost 2 fingers in 12 months. Okay. Oh. Hey, morning, Andy. You just woke up. Well, I wasn't going to stream, but then I decided I would because seeing most people have been on the journey, I might as well show you the last little bit before they all go and disappear. Is that my wife? It's my wife. Hello, my wife.
Hello, my darling.
How you going?
All right.
Everyone's going to go, hello, Sue.
Oh, I just come to show you a bauble.
I beg your pardon?
It's a Christmas bauble.
Oh, you've been making, oh, look at that. Susie's been, that's our new granddaughter. Because Raven was on again. That's our other granddaughter. And this is a new one that's brand new. She's only a week and a bit old.
Yep, I'm going to make one for Ray.
And put it on the Christmas tree.
On the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Now she's gone now, but she was there before.
Past her bedtime.
Yeah, it would be.
So yeah, all right.
Okay, I've got one more to do, and that's it.
Yeah, well,
Then I've got to shrink wrap all these,
yeah.
and then we'll go. So do you need your car?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, well, when you finish, come up and see me. I'll be in the selling room.
Okie dokie. Ah, that's nice, darling. Is it nice to be back on your machines?
Yeah, I've done Noah's and Maddie's, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where Susie was. Was down in Sydney with my son and his lady, and had little Madison. Well, not that little. She's 9.5 pounds. She's big Madison. But it's all good. So I've got a double bonus. I've got my wife back and got another granddaughter thrown in. Okay. Oh, and this one, I think I've just got to polish this one, I think. Maybe. Geez, I hate compressors that are slow. I like the ones recharge really quickly so I don't have to listen to them. But all done. All right, this one just has to be polished. Ah, Julian, g'day mate, how are you? So did I get an answer? Who ended up making the cup of tea yesterday? You or Matthew? Or did you both go without? Yeah, there you go. She's gone, Andy, but I'll tell her you said hi. So I haven't seen much of anyone today. I've been down here since daybreak almost, finishing these off. Last night I thought, oh, what have I got to do? Oh, I've only got about 3 hours worth of work. You optimist. So 3, 5, we're going on 6 hours. It'll be 6 hours, I think, by the time I've finished. But anyway, 'tis all good. Where are we up to? It's all about the fit and the finish. That is true. Well, what can I tell you? This is it. Oh, I haven't put the buttons on this, so I'll do that. I shall do that now before I polish the top. Derek, g'day! How are ya? I'm not in chat mode today, I'm sorry for people. I'm in hurry up, this is a deadline, got to get it finished job. Okay. Oh, it's my glasses. Ouch! Oh. You ever notice as the day gets on, you get taller? It must be true because the ground's further away the longer the day goes. No, you're not late, Julian. Just as I started early. I've lost me wisdom. There we go, here we go. Seeing this live session, I need to spend more time sanding and finishing. Yep. It's funny because a lot of people think, oh, sanding, any idiot can do it. But I managed a large factory. And we used to pump out a lot of product a week. And the new guys, when they came in, their job used to be sanding and they all hated it. But we used to say, look, if you don't do a good job, the end result's not a good job. So really, even though it's an entry-level job, it is the most important in the whole production line. Because if it's not sanded properly and it goes to the paint shop, I don't care how good the spray painter is, if the foundation's not good, the finish isn't going to be good. But they wouldn't wear it. So I even suggested we start paying the sanders more, but then everyone else got up in arms because how should they get more? They just start... Anyway, you know how it is. Where am I up to? Oh, I haven't had a biscuit today. Oh, Matthew got it. Good stuff. Is that compressor? Yes, that's the one, Andy. That's the one we fixed. That was earlier in the year, wasn't it? Yep, still going. Okay, here we go. This is the top of the last one. So I can have a chin wag now. I will. I bought a 150 pocket cable compressor with Nogan. Yeah, no, I've got a compressor in the back of my truck. And actually, it was funny. We went to pick the pool table up yesterday, and I bought a little carpenter's dolly. Removalist dolly. Takes 250 kilos. And the tyres were flat. Oh, what do we do? I had the compressor in the back of the truck, fired it up, pumped it full of air. Good as gold. No, I like compressors. But I prefer the compressor I got up in the top shed because it's a triple header. And it recharges quicker. Oh, good on you, John. I'd like to see some pictures of that when it's finished. Oh, thanks, Florida. Oh, I'm going to finish me coffee now too on that note. Got to tell you, that is a nice coffee. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, Theo, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, compressors, I use them for a lot of things. I've just bought one for one of my sons who's taking that woodwork. Oh, I don't need a compressor. I said, mate, you start till you're doing woodwork. Clean your lathe down, clean your bandsaw down, and all that sort of stuff. Ah, well, that's it. For those who wasn't in the beginning, this is what I've got to do now. I'm going up to another shed where I've got a heat shrink set up, and I'm just going to heat shrink them all, and that's it. Chuck them in the back of the car, and I'm off. So I'm sorry it wasn't a real chatty one, but I really wanted to bring you in so you could actually, well, for some of you people that have been following me for a long time, I'm trying to think who's there, but I won't mention any names. Look, I have finished a job, all right? I've actually finished a job. Oh, so that's it. This has got to be quick because I've got a motor. I've got to get these heat shrinks and out of here. So this is Steve. So thank you all for dropping in. Florida, appreciate the cup of coffee, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone else that's joined in the chat and been supportive and helped me on this journey. I can promise you I'm not going to be streaming for a couple of days because I'm going to be resting. I honestly am. So thank you everyone for your encouragement, for your motivation and for the energy of just being there. That really helps me, mate. I thoroughly enjoy your company. So this is Steve pulling the shed door down saying, remember to keep it sharp, but more importantly, keep it safe, look after yourself, and I look forward to having your company in the workshop, at the workbench, at whatever project I'm going to be working on in the near future. So until then, do what you have to do to stay safe, enjoy what you enjoy doing. God bless, and I'll catch you all later on. Thanks again. Bye.